Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. First of all, thanks for clicking on another video. We really appreciate every video you guys watch. It's just me today and I'm going to be answering probably one of the most common questions we get asked in our comment section, DMs, emails, and that's what is the best way to start making money online right away? Mandy and I have been lucky enough to be working online for about 3-4 years now, and the last year we've been traveling overseas. We've been through Asia. We're in Mexico right now in Playa, Carmen. So we've pretty much done everything there is as far as making money online. So today I'm going to be answering your question and I'm going to be giving you my top 5 ways to make money online right now. Before I get into it though, I do want to give a quick shout out to the sponsor of today's video, Surfshark. So Surfshark actually provides us with our own VPN while we're traveling, and in case you don't know what a VPN is, it's a virtual private network. Basically what that does is it covers up everything you do on your laptop, your phone or your tablet, and it does this through encryption technology. This is especially important to anyone who wants to work remotely or make money online. You need to be using a VPN. I didn't use one for years and I really regret it. I actually watch a lot of American and Australian sports while we're traveling. I watched a lot of the NBA finals while we're in Asia, and now we're in Mexico, and I've been watching a lot of NFL now that that's back, and I can do all of that by using the Surfshark VPN. So basically when you sign up and you're using the VPN, you just select which country you want the servers to connect to. And not only that, but you can use an unlimited amount of devices. So if you have a phone as well as a laptop or a tablet, you can use all of them with the same account. And on top of all of that, if you sign up today using our code Lloyd and Mandy, you'll get 83% off and 3 extra months free. So we'll leave the link in the description below if you want to sign up to Surfshark. If you're still a bit hesitant, don't worry, because they do have a 30-day money back guarantee. All right, we'll get into this video. All right, so starting with number 5, and this isn't going to apply to everybody, but working remotely, so taking a remote job. If you have a job that is already online, maybe you work in marketing or graphic design, SEO, something like that. Maybe you already have a job that can be taken remotely. Maybe you can get a new job in the field that you already work in that can be done remotely. I know there's a lot of jobs out there for remote workers, but as I said, this isn't going to be for everybody. If you don't have a job already that can be done online, maybe you can learn new skills that you can take online. So some good online jobs to get for somebody who maybe doesn't have any experience is like a virtual assistant job. You can do data entry. You don't really need any knowledge or experience to do data entry. I don't know if I'd be willing to do that. It's pretty boring. You'd probably get sick of that pretty quick. But there are a lot of skills you can learn online that you can take to a remote job, such as copywriting. You can learn copywriting pretty fast. You can learn how to do SEO. I learned digital marketing and did that online for about 6 months, and I learned that using a website that's called Skillshare. It's not very expensive to use Skillshare. You sign up and there's a bunch of courses on Skillshare where you can learn all of this stuff, not for free, but for not much money at all. But if you have a really tight budget, you can learn most online skills just looking up videos on YouTube. There's pretty much videos being made on all of these skills: SEO, copywriting, graphic design, digital marketing, Facebook ads. If you want to be a Facebook ads manager, you can learn how to do that online, and then go and search for online jobs. There's a bunch of websites that hire people for online work or remote work. The pay can fluctuate a little bit, but yeah, we'll include some of those websites down below. So that's number 5, working a job remotely. Number 4 is actually something that Mandy and I know a little bit about, which is e-commerce. Believe it or not, like, we've only just started being basically full-time content creators in the last 10 months. Before that, we were working in e-commerce, and we've built a number of e-commerce businesses. Depending on how big your budget is, if you don't have a very big budget, there are easy ways to get into e-commerce, and that's drop shipping. That's basically where you buy a product that's already on the market. You don't even have to handle the product yourself. The supplier will actually handle the product, and you can list that product on your website without actually even paying any money up front. And then when you make a sale on your website, you pay the supplier and they ship it to your customer for you. So it's completely hands off. You don't really need much money to get started, but you do need the skills to set up a website. You do need some basic marketing skills. If you don't have any of those skills though, you can easily pay people to do that for you using a website called Fiverr.com. But as I said, you don't have to have all of those skills, but you will need just a little bit of money to get started. And I'd say you could probably get started in dropshipping from as little as $500 to $1,000. Probably one of the easiest websites to find dropshipping products is Alibaba or AliExpress. There's literally thousands of products on there and they're all cheap. The only issue with dropshipping is that your competitors are going to be selling the same product as you, so there's not much individuality, which is why we used a more traditional method of e-commerce private labeling. That's when you buy a product that's already been manufactured, but it doesn't have a label or anything on it, and you can make minor changes to the packaging and things like that and make it your own and make your own brand around that product. You do need a little bit more money to start that way, and you do need somewhere probably to store the stock, at least at the beginning. So the easiest way to get into e-commerce, I would say, is dropshipping. So number 3 on the list is affiliate marketing. This is something that has come pretty new to us. I didn't know much about affiliate marketing until now, and I can tell you that affiliate marketing is actually a really good way to make money online. The one point of entry you do need to have though is you probably need to have some sort of a following. So if you have an Instagram following of a few thousand people, or a YouTube channel like this, or maybe you have a blog, a website that generates a lot of traffic, affiliate marketing can be a really good way to make money. And basically how it works is you promote a product on your channel or your website or your social media page, and you offer your followers a discount for that product, either for purchasing a product or signing up for a digital product or something like that. They'll get a discount, and you'll receive a commission for every sale you make for that product. And because your followers or your friends or whoever it is, your traffic that you're generating is getting a discount, it's a really good deal for them and it's a good deal for you. And it's also a good deal for the supplier, so everybody sort of wins. And we've actually done pretty well with affiliate marketing over the last probably 6 months. The best thing about it is you can create content and you can use your affiliate marketing code in that content or your link, and once it's up, people will keep buying it and you'll keep receiving commissions. It doesn't really go anywhere as long as you keep getting traffic to the website or the piece of content. So number 2 on the list, and I put this number 2 because it is a pretty easy one to get started on, and it's digital products selling on Etsy. Mandy actually knows a little bit more about this than I do, but she's created a really successful Etsy store where she's created a bunch of digital products on there, and she actually doesn't have to do anything. She doesn't touch the store. She doesn't have to update anything. It just basically creates passive income every month. She gets a paycheck from that, and I'll bring up the store on the screen now so you guys can have a look at that. But there's a ton of different products you can create on Etsy, and they're all digital products. So if you have like any kind of design skills or you're artistic at all, this is a really easy thing to do. But just start by taking inspiration from other people's products. Have a look at what's selling on Etsy and think to yourself, can I make a similar product to that? Again, like there's plenty of places to learn how to make these products. You can access it all for free on YouTube. Mandy has a short course available on our website that teaches you how to make these digital products on Etsy. It doesn't cost anything to get started, and it's a passive income that you can basically just create the product and forget about it. One thing you do need to get really the ball moving on Etsy is some reviews. So you want to be able to promote it using Etsy ads to begin with, just to get your few sales up. But after about 4 to 6 months, you should start seeing sales, and then you have passive income coming in. And if you have the time to keep creating more and more products, you're going to get more and more sales, and you're going to get more revenue each month out of that. I think you can easily make between $500 to $1,000 a month on Etsy if you give it a really good crack for about 6 months and put a lot of work into it. I think that's really doable. So number one on the list, and it's probably an obvious one because you're watching this channel right now, and that's starting a YouTube channel. This is something that I would have never thought I would put number one on my list, except that we've had a lot of success over the last 10 months with our YouTube channel. We really started it to begin with as a way to promote our other businesses. So we had like our online course where we were teaching people how to do e-commerce like we've done. Mandy had her Etsy website, so we were promoting all this other stuff using our YouTube channel. But once we saw the growth, we started to look at this YouTube channel as more of a business, and I can tell you now it is a pretty good business to be in. If you get it right and you put in the work and you keep learning, you can make definitely a full-time income from YouTube. YouTube is probably 80% of our income right now. That wasn't always the case, but in the last few months, we've seen it take over from everything else. And look, we've put in a lot of work to get it to that point. We've made over 100 videos, which I think if you're gonna start a YouTube channel, you need to commit to 100 videos because first of all, that just shows that you're serious and that you're gonna stick around. But the way the YouTube algorithm sort of works is once people see your videos, they'll keep seeing more of your videos over the next couple of weeks or whatever it is. I don't know the exact number, but the more videos you have for them to click on and watch, the better it is going to be for your channel, and that's how you're really going to get that growth. So starting a YouTube channel, although it's tough because you might not be comfortable in front of a camera. I know I'm still not comfortable in front of a camera, but if you can get over that hurdle and maybe not care what people think so much, you can definitely make a full-time income from YouTube within 6 months, I would say. And we've done it for 2 people. So if you're someone on your own, you don't need to make as much money as we need to make to cover our bills. My advice would be if you're going to do it, don't do it half-assed. What I mean by that is don't just put out one video every week or 2 weeks or month, and because you're not getting any traction at the beginning, back off because it's not going as fast as you thought it would go. We didn't get any views for our first 10 or 20 videos. It's really based on consistency. If you keep putting out videos and you keep learning how to make videos better every time, eventually it's going to take off. It might take a few months, it might take a year, it might take a few years, but I can tell you now, if you put in the work and the time and the effort into it, it can be very lucrative. There's a reason there's so many successful people that are on YouTube, because it's the best way to not only market your business, but to build an audience. It's free marketing. You don't have to pay anything for people to see your videos. And YouTube's growing every year. Like the number is almost doubling every year how many people watch YouTube, and it's going to keep going that way. I know we pretty much only watch YouTube at home. I don't know about you guys, if you just watch it on your phone or if you watch it at home, but it's getting bigger and bigger, so I don't think it's too late to get started in YouTube. Pick a niche, study what other people are doing, study our videos. We've put out videos teaching you how to get better at YouTube. I'll put a link up to one now. So yeah, if you're interested in starting YouTube, I would say definitely give it a go. That's my top 5 ways to make money online right now. You can get started in any of these right away, and you don't need a lot of money to get started in any of them. Have a think about it and see which one is the best for you. If you have any suggestions of anything that I've left out maybe, or any questions, drop them down below in the comments. You can send us a DM, you can send us an email, whatever you want to do. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this, please hit the like button. It really helps the algorithm. And also subscribe if you want to see more of this content.